So, did y'all see the Democrats sing We Shall Overcome on the House floor the other night at a joint meeting? Oh my goodness, I was so embarrassed. Like, what is wrong with these people? How can you have so many group of people, so many people in one group thinking this way? Like, did you not learn from the election that the American people have spoken and the American people have put Donald Trump in office? What is it that you are trying to overcome? When are you going to overcome it? That song has... It does have a history, but do you know the history of the song? Does anyone? Does anybody? I looked it up and I want to talk about it. Let me go and fetch my article. I'll be right back. Okay? Well, all right.
BeeSparrow, 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 BeeSparrow. Yo, dog, it's BeeSparrow. Like, share, and subscribe. This belief is gonna bring it live. Information, world news, current events, the source. Accurate as a fingerprint. A cool sister, a force for the people. Attacking real enemies, strategy that's lethal. There will be no sequels, so get your tickets. A cool place for you to sit back and kick it. Or get evicted. Dialogue till we get to the bottom of it. We can agree to disagree, hate it or love it. Either way, she's sitting and talking like an arrow. Introducing ladies and gentlemen, BeeSparrow.
So, according to this article on BuzzFeed.com, Democratic lawmakers are going viral for singing We Shall Overcome on the House floor, and people are begging them to actually do something, right? Do something instead of blaming Donald Trump for everything. Democrats are not having the best week following the internet's mocking of their lackluster reactions during President Trump's joint address to Congress on Tuesday night, right? During the speech, lawmaker Al Green seemed to be the only Democrat that many applauded for taking action by waving his cane in the air and shouting directly at Trump as he spoke. As he spoke. No control on the House floor. I've never seen anything like this before. He said he stood up for those who need Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security. Democrats will never abandon the fight to make sure every American has a safe, healthy, and financially secure life. And he I said what I said. Oh my goodness. What man says that? That statement was coined by Nene Leakes. I said what I said. That became a Nene Leakes meme. What strong man is going to say or hashtag I said what I said? What masculine man is going to hashtag that? And furthermore, there is video circulating the internet of Donald Trump saying that he is not going to touch Medicaid. These people would rather see their country burn than to stand behind the leader of the free world, which is Donald Trump. The article goes on to say, well, in response to Green's action, Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson held a vote to censure him. According to USA Today, censure is a severe public rebuke of a legislator brought by other members of Congress, a form of punishment second only to expulsion. And he deserved it. 214 Republicans and shockingly 10 Democrats voted in support of censuring Representative Green. He deserved it. Following the vote, Democrats gathered around Green on the House floor, seemingly in protest, to sing "We Shall Overcome," a song known as the anthem of the 50s and 60s civil rights movement. And when I tell you these kids are out here laughing at those Democrats, mocking them to infinity, it's so hilarious. The video clip is now viral of the moment. Speaker Johnson can be heard banging his gavel and calling for order, which apparently no one obeys. As you can probably guess, people are not happy about this action by the Democrats, arguing that it's not aggressive enough. Here's what the internet has to say. Some of the things people are saying. One person said, "I'm so tired of this performative ass nonsense from Democrats. Please actually do something." Another person said, "Dems, please. Everything has just been so unserious." Someone else said, "This is honestly scary to watch." These people said Trump was like Hitler and that Nazis are taking over. Imagine Hitler being in power, and the history books showed the opposition singing and doing dances to fight back. Dems are terrifyingly unable to meet the moment we're in. That's deep, Ashley Stevens. That is deep. Someone else said, "I say this as a former theater kid. There's an epidemic of flamboyant theater kids running our country. How is this not parody? How is this not a scene on Veep?" Someone said, "Man, I always knew they were out of touch, but they really don't get it, huh? They are so out of touch, it's ridiculous." Someone else said the overall consensus the Democrat never learned. And that was Jamel Hill, one of the biggest Democratic shills there is. Now let's talk about this song, "We Shall Overcome." "We Shall Overcome" is a gospel song that became an anthem of the civil rights movement in the United States. The song's origins are unclear, but it may have come from a hymn called "I'll Overcome Someday" by Charles Abbott Tindley. The song was first sung by striking tobacco workers in Charleston, South Carolina in 1945. Lucille Simmons, a striker, changed the lyrics from "I" to "we" to create a sense of solidarity. Zilphia Horton, the music director of the Highlander Folk School in Tennessee, learned the song and taught it to Pete Seeger. Seeger revised the lyrics from "we will" to "we shall." Civil rights movement. Under the civil rights movement, the song became the unofficial anthem. It was sung at many important marches, sit-ins, and rallies. The song's message is about overcoming racial injustice and living in peace. The legacy of the song has been performed by many artists, including Joan Baez, and I have no idea who that is. The song has been featured in documentaries about the civil rights movement, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Lettucey sang it at the pre-Super Bowl event, and it was horrible. It was horrible. Now, another article says the story behind the song is that on September 2nd in 1957, Martin Luther King visited Highlander Folk School in Tennessee. Part of the school's mission was to help prepare civil rights workers to challenge unjust laws and racist policies that discriminated against black people. The school also made a point of bringing black and white people together to share experiences and to learn from each other. It was a dangerous idea at a time when Southern